Eternal, this is your boy Black Timmy. We are back at it again with another episode video, and today we are going to be watching by Lovelyti. This is 12-time baby daddy Nick Cannon slammed for saying his daughter shouldn't date guys like him. This is trifling as hell. First of all, Nick, I don't think you got no room to talk about. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is right. Ain't no girl, including his daughter, should be dating a guy like him. But at the same time, it's like kids are like sponges. Kids pick up on what adults do. So and apparently you haven't been around with your kids much, I'm assuming, because you have so many kids. It's like, how the hell you manage to you gonna be able to manage to like watch them and play with them and take care of them like every single goddamn time, every single day. Like, you got so many baby mamas and kids, like you can't even do that. But even when it comes to fight, he probably take care of them financially, but what about their mentally and physically? So it's like you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going through all this rant. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go even more rant through this video, and especially towards the end. So we're gonna hear what Lovelyti got to say about this. Let's watch. Hold on, her song might be, a little bit copyrighted. I do not know, but we just gonna, skip. Gonna skip to this.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good. So I have to come on here and once again talk about Nicholas Cannon, aka Nick Cannon. So what's going down now is that basically once again he is trending for some foolishness. If you guys remember, about 2 months ago, one of his, 6 baby mamas, Alyssa Scott, came out and she's really upset about his podcast interview. He did an interview with Raven Simone's podcast, and basically on that podcast he talked about insuring his balls for millions of dollars. And after talking about insuring his balls, she came online and blasted him for not seeing his daughter. So we're going to go ahead and watch that clip really quick.
Oh, rumor.
Uh-oh.
We heard that. What would you say to somebody that hasn't tried therapy before?
Just ask yourself if what you're doing in your life right now is working.
We heard that you took out a $10 million insurance policy.
That's not a rumor, this is all fact.
Let's say it completely. So you took out a $10 million insurance policy on your testicle balls.
Well, see, that's the thing. Someone else took the insurance policy out on them. It started off like, this would be a good joke, but we really went through with it. Dr. Squatch, who's like, they're known for like, manscaping and all that stuff. They were like, a lot of celebrity women are insuring their legs in case something goes wrong.
Heidi Klum.
Yeah. And we're like, well, what's your most valuable asset? My ball.
You know what? I think it should be allowed to where that if you have so many baby mamas and baby daddies, you should get your what tubes, I think that's what you call it, or whatever, to get tied up to where you can't get no girls pregnant, because this is fucking ridiculous. And men always say, ooh, I don't like using rubber, that don't feel good. First of all, ain't no man allergic to rubber. Let's be fucking for real. It's just like y'all too lazy to use that shit, which is so goddamn nasty. And I don't know why it's like a trend to wear these, and I'm gonna have to say black man because I always see this as a black man perspective. Maybe white men have multiple baby mamas, and if they do, they probably have like 3 or 2. But y'all black men, y'all be having like 12 baby mamas and 6 and 7. It's like, bro, this is goddamn ridiculous. But it's like, what? None of this is cute. I'm sorry, none of this is sexy. None of this is attractive, decent, or none of that.
I got the insurance policy in my office. It's like, it's so legit.
How do you cut?
And first of all, we cannot put this blame towards the man. The women also, when y'all look at a man like that, y'all can clearly see he ain't shit. Just like NBA Youngboy. What makes y'all think that just because y'all gonna be the next baby mama to a damn dusty ass nigga, y'all think he go treat you any different? Like, come on now. Y'all knew this man ain't shit, so it's like we gotta put the blame towards women. And y'all really can't cry about it because it's like y'all sign up for this shit. And I know personally that somebody that I used to work with who had a boyfriend that had multiple baby mamas, but she still decided to get pregnant by him. So there's somebody I know personally.
Objection. I don't think he meant his balls as far as testicle. I think he meant corn balls. He's just a corn ball, point blank, period.
Oh, that insurance. What happens?
Yeah, we actually went back and forth with this because it was like, all right, it's $5 million per testicle, and like if I happen to lose one, all the money goes to my kids. So
What if one was just sliced a little bit?
yeah, right. I'll cash it in. I don't just a couple mil.
I need a house. Let me just get a
I
real quick.
right.
Puncturable. That's crazy. A little flick. Oh my
No.
gosh. So we heard this little rumor.
After that video went viral on social media, Alyssa Scott basically blasted Nick Cannon, and she said the following. So this is the article here. And so she says, ha 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 ha, funny. Any plans on seeing your child? It's been over a month at Nick Cannon, but good to know she'll get some of your money if anything happens to your balls. Shake my head. Okay? So she was pissed off, and a lot of people drug her. They're like, you know what? You knew what you were getting into with Nick Cannon. He has
Exactly.
4 children. You know, he's trying to go down the list. You're just going to have to wait. So then, after that, he got into another controversy where basically he forgot 2 of his children's names. He could only name 10 children when he was doing an interview with Bobby. So we're going to go ahead and
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
check out this video as well.
Why do you have so many kids?
Why do I have so many kids? I have a king complex.
You have a what? You have a what? Why do you have so many kids?
Why do I have so many kids?
And the thing about it is, they always trying to throw in the Bible and God and Jesus. Like, that is so irritating. Like, y'all want to use the Bible for y'all bullshit every single goddamn time.
A king complex.
You have a what?
A king complex. I was like, you know,
Yeah.
back then we always like, what's up, king?
Okay.
I'm a king. I kind of like, I really think I'm a king.
So you need to have, your kings have a lot of kids?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You know that's how they're courting. They
have all
enlarge
of
their
them?
territory. That's why.
I mean, it is
What are
a
their
king,
names?
which is strange and sad, but it is
all
true.
12.
12 names. Go.
Alright. This is where I usually get in trouble.
Why? Because you don't know all of them.
I know all of them, but like, all right, well, here we go. I'll label up for you. See, let's keep me honest. There's rock, roll, golden, powerful, rise, onyx, legendary, Zion, zillion.
And that's the thing with celebrities. Why would these celebrities begin their kids ridiculous names? Like, can you just call them like Delcy or Darmella or Kim or Derek? Like, give them normal names. Like, boy, y'all be doing too much.
Zen, and see, this is where how many?
You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2.
That is a shame. He can't even name all 12 of his children. And then remember, he did an interview with Umar Johnson where he was
Dr.
saying
Umar.
that, you know,
First of all, he ain't no help either. Speaking of Dr. Umar, I heard that his bank account got frozen or hacked and shit. So I heard something about his ass.
he doesn't want his daughters to, you know, not be married. He wants them to kind of live a different lifestyle than what he's living.
You should never marry somebody if you didn't live with them for at least 3 months.
Dr. Umar, you have no room to talk any. You shouldn't be given no marriage, no relationship, no friendship, no mental health, no nothing advice.
There's no way I'm marrying a woman. There's no way I would let my daughters marry a man who you didn't cohabitate with for at least 3 months. Because guess what, Nick? When you were just picking her up and dating for 10 years,
Even if y'all do marry a woman, y'all still be on bullshit. So does it? And first of all, 6 months, that's not enough to marry the person anyway.
that's easy. But when you go and sleep in her house, you sleep in her house, you didn't know she had a secret cell phone. You didn't know her ex-husband knocks on the door all times of the night. You didn't know she don't like to clean up the damn house. You didn't know she don't wash her hands before she go. You see what I'm saying? You start seeing. You didn't know her mother come over here and post up on the couch all night with her funky toes. Do you see? It's not until you live with somebody that you really know who they are. Now,
Who is following this man? Like, I want to know what his fan base is. Like, who follow Dr. Umar? Do y'all people follow him? Because I sure as hell don't.
I do tell women this, Nick, because we can abuse that. You live with a woman for 20 years and say, I still ain't made up my mind yet. Y'all damn near to the cemetery. What you mean you ain't made up your mind? So I tell sisters 2 years. If you've been living with a man consistently under the same roof for 2 years, he knows if he's going to marry you. It's up to you whether you want to be the fool to hang around after 2 years. Because as you know, being a man.
You know how many men be married like for... Listen, a ring on your finger don't protect you from no damn heartbreak. Just because you have a piece of paper and a ring with a damn man, that don't protect shit. Like, that, y'all hoes gotta understand that. Like, y'all gotta get it together. They be having side chicks on the side. They be having like extra bank accounts that y'all probably don't even know about. Like, it's a whole other bunch of shit.
After a year, you got a pretty good idea whether this could be a wife, if she could be a wife. After the second year, you pretty much know. Right. So if a man's still telling you, I don't know if you're the one after 3, 4, 5 years, right, he wants his cake and eat it too.
My daughter's mothers felt they should have become my wife purely due to pregnancy. And I told them I would not make a lifelong decision about who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with purely based on pregnancy.
But you're gonna
I said we can continue to
if you're not gonna and I remember he said something about that. He just like he said, just say right there, like he said something about, oh, I could get you pregnant, but I'm not gonna be with you for a long term. Like, that is such backwards. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, this is why that, like I said, it should be a law to where you need to get your things tied to where you don't have to get them pregnant, because this is sad. Like, men like this, y'all
explore to date. I would like to move in with you. We have to learn more about each other before we decide to spend the rest of our lives together.
So in order to do that, you need to get them pregnant in order to know a person. Like, you don't need to do that. How about getting pregnancy out of the equation, and then you can know them. If you don't like what you see, if you don't like what you know about them, then you can leave. Like,
and they arrogantly said it ain't gonna work that
like,
way.
this is sad.
Have
y'all no
shame? I need to
shame?
be your wife now. Had they been a little bit more patient and humble with me, either one, they would have became my wife. I don't know if they know that. They know it now because they're gonna see this. If they would have just been a little bit more respectful of where I was coming from, they would have got married. I would have married either one because they were the mothers of my daughter.
Sir,
That dusty, crunchy ass beard, boy, get the fuck out of here.
let me see if I understand this correctly. They were arrogant for wanting security after you shot up the club. But you're not arrogant for not giving them that security after breaking the golden rule and entering the promised land. Protect yourself at all times. Come on, Dial. I mean, come on. The time to make stipulations and requirements isn't after you spent your load, sir. That didn't make any sense. It didn't make a lick of sense. See, this is what happens when you put that thing on you, sir. This is what happens when you come unprepared. You gotta stay focused.
Alright, so you guys just watched both those Umar Johnson clips. So it's very funny how, you know, him and Nick were having these conversations about their daughters and what they want for their daughters. But in the same breath, they're not giving the mothers of these said daughters a ring, marriage, stability, any of that.
Exactly. It's like you're not practicing what you preaching. Like, don't get me wrong. What they saying, they should, like, I will give them that. But it's like I said, it's like y'all don't have enough room to talk when y'all be treating these women's like objects to where y'all could just put on a shelf and put it back up and put it back on to whenever y'all want to use it. Like, that's what it's giving. And like I said, we can't put all the blame towards the man also. So that's something that we have to keep that in mind.
So now Nick Cannon is going viral once again because he did the interview with Extra, and in this interview he's admitting that he does not want his 5 daughters to date a man like himself. Oh my goodness. We're going to go ahead and check this out now.
With the dating world now, where do you think things are? What makes it so hard for people out there?
I think everybody's about to start dating robots.
I mean, shit, might as well.
Between AI and the technology of making things, like, if we are
It might as well, because the shit y'all be doing.
we in the Total Recall Terminator era, where people are just sick of humans and they're gonna design the love that they want.
And these geeky ass nerds, I know they about to start doing dating robots. I know they are. And speaking of nerds, like, I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but being with a nerd, it's a lot. It's too fucking much.
Listen.
Scary though, right? I joke, but it's like we're right there.
I mean, I kind of feel like we right there. I kind of feel
you
like that
used to be
too.
a player. What changed for you? What is it now? Is it age? Is it just experience?
I think it's a little bit of all of that, but definitely fatherhood more than anything. I mean, when you have 5 daughters and you're like, all right, I at least want to be able to be true and honest, but like I can't live the same life that I've always been living and, you know, attempt to, you know, right my wrongs in that sense of where, like, hopefully my daughter daughters learn from
And
us.
I always Nick, he like 40. Like it's about time you hang it up, bro. It's about time. Like it's time.
Not date people like their dad.
All right, so you guys just saw that interview that's going viral all over social media. And what I find very interesting with Nick Cannon is that after all these years of making it seem like his lifestyle of being a Rolling Stone and creating broken home after broken home after broken home, he acted like this was the way. He was a king. This is what kings do. And now all of a sudden that his daughters are getting older, all of a sudden now he doesn't want his daughters.
If you had kink, listen, if you a hoe, if you're a freak, that's okay. But if you're gonna do that, use protection and tie up your tubes or your balls or whatever to make sure you don't get nobody else pregnant. If you want to keep messing with these other women, like I kind of feel like that is the most reasonable thing to do.
His daughters following in their mother's footsteps and being okay with a man who does not want to make them a wife, who wants to have multiple kids by multiple different women. It's very interesting that that lifestyle is not good enough for his daughters, but for some strange reason it's good enough for other men's daughters, because he's done the same thing to other men and their daughters. Why does he not have the same respect for his baby mamas that he wants men to not have respect for his own daughters growing up? Another thing that bothered me with that conversation is that the daughters are always mentioned, but the sons are never mentioned. So it's not okay for your daughters to participate in the fuck shit, but it's more than okay for your sons to be baby daddies.
Exactly. I forgot about that. That's the equivalent of, in a family household to where they treat sons like they're kings and they put sons on their pedestals, but they treat daughters like as peasants. And let's be honest, I kind of feel like every single daughter on this world has felt like that, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, and it just is what it is. I know at some point y'all really feel like that, so which is sad.
By multiple women, create broken homes, and I know
it would be so sad if I hear a man saying that, "Oh, I don't want no sons, I want daughters," which I heard that before, because like when it comes to having a baby or having a child, I always say I want sons, sons this and sons that. Like having a daughter is like a bad thing. Like people are fucking weird, miserable, insecure, and such backwards, and y'all are zombies.
I know that he thinks it's okay because when it was suspected that DDG got Halle Bailey pregnant, what did he say to DDG? He didn't say, be a good father, put a ring on it, do what you're supposed to do. He basically said, welcome to baby daddyhood. Nick Cannon is a joke. Let me go ahead and refresh y'all's memory.
The term is impregnator. From a professional impregnator, is she pregnant, Nick?
Looks like she got on some nice sweats. She
Very
got a few
large
layers
baggy.
on. She has the glow.
She has the glow.
She look like she just been filming the color purple.
The girl is pregnant.
Shouts out DDG. Welcome to the baby daddy gang.
So y'all see how he said, shout out to DDG, welcome to the baby daddy gang. See, it's okay for the men, it's okay for his sons
to be on bullshit,
to be baby daddies and create broken homes and not stability for their children or marry the mothers. But for some strange reason, it's not okay for his daughters. What's good for the goose is not...
Exactly, but like I said before, it's like we can't put blame towards the women. These women, they gotta... Man, I don't know. Listen, I don't know their situation. Maybe they feel like it's their way out. That's why they still decided to fuck with these men who have multiple baby mamas. But if you're gonna get pregnant by them, make sure they have a job. Make sure they have something going on for them. Y'all be... Like I said, there's somebody I know that they don't... Ooh.
Not good for the gander, and I find that very interesting because, again, if you want your daughters to not date men like you, how about you start not being the men that you don't want your daughters to date? How about you start by being a good man? How about you start by being a husband? How about you start by not creating broken homes? For Nick Cannon, it's too damn late. But for a lot of you men that may run across this video who don't have children yet, practice what you preach. If you don't want your daughters to go through the fuck shit...
Exactly. I'ma just let her talk.
Be baby mamas and, be like the sixth baby mama to a man like Nick Cannon. Make sure you're not out here creating broken homes and instability. Make sure your daughters can look up
and don't let these these boys that y'all being around with tell y'all any otherwise, because they don't have shit going on for themselves either. They don't know what they want to be either. So don't listen to them.
You as a good man, a good provider, and a good father, if that's what you want for your children. So I just find this whole conversation with Nick Cannon nauseating. I don't believe anything he says. And I also find it very ironic that the treatment that he's given his baby's mothers by leaving them single mothers, not coming to see the kids on a regular basis, that treatment is not good enough for his own children, but it's good enough for other men's daughters. So tea sippers, I leave the conversation up to you guys. Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Please hit the video with the like. Feel free to share the video. But most importantly, I want to know your thoughts on this latest fuckery coming from Nick Cannon. How do you guys feel about the fact that he thinks that what he's doing is okay for him and other women, but it's not okay for his daughters? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, y'all go follow her. Y'all go follow her page, and y'all go follow me on my page also. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I just don't get it. What, like, yeah, like I said before, have y'all no shame? Do y'all have shame? Do y'all, like, I don't, like, I just can't see myself just having multiple baby mamas and all that shit. First of all, if I'm gonna at least gonna have multiple baby mamas, first of all, I need to make sure I'm rich. I'm gonna have a lot of money. I'm gonna at least do that. But some of these men, they don't even have money like that. Especially the area that I live in Louisiana. These girls, y'all gotta get it. Y'all know damn well that these boys be fucking dusty. But yeah, y'all go follow her page. Y'all go follow my page also. And I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation, just like Lovelyti TV said. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. Y'all take care.